Hey fam, welcome to my bus. I'm a solo mum. I got one baby. It's my baby watching his iPad in his playroom. We travel all around New Zealand and this is basically our home. We got a full-size fridge. It's huge. An open plan toilet with a whole heap of crap next to come outside. We got a makeshift dry rack and this is my bus. We're fully off-grid. We've got solar, water, everything you need to live on the road full-time. I first started traveling with my baby when he was about a year old and that was 2 years ago. And doing it on a really tight budget. I turned the back of my car into like a bed, we got a gas cooker, we all got kitted out. After we did that for like a year or so, I found out that I really loved being on the road and we thought maybe we should do road full time instead of renting. So we bought the bus and now we live on the road full time. It is definitely cheaper than rent. We spend on all of our expenses per week, we spend about the same amount of time. Same cost as what we would have spent on rent alone. And housing is ridiculously hard at the moment here in New Zealand. So yeah, it's been super awesome and we love the adventures. Comes with a lot of challenges. Bus life is not as dreamy as you'd think. We've had quite a few breakdowns, lots of things that cost a lot of money. But yeah, in general, I love the flexibility that we can go and park up wherever we want. We love living on the road. I don't know how long it's going to be for, but we're just playing it by ear at this point. This is what we got up to today. We went and visited Taupo. It was such a beautiful day, even though it was raining. The rainbow made it so pretty. And then we hit the road and carried on up to Hooker Falls, which is really awesome. Pretty cool place to go and visit. And then we went and found a place to park up for the night. Bubby played with his magnetic tiles and his cars. And I made some butter chicken for dinner. It was pretty easy. And then we cooked up some rice. Bubba loves helping me cook. It was so delicious. So we're not going hiking today, but I'm going to show you what we do to get ready to go hiking. First of all, we got shoes. These are my running shoes and these are Bub's shoes from the warehouse. They're actually awesome for like walking. And he also has these mountain warehouse boots for like longer tramping trips. And then I've got my backpack for a day hike, and then this is Bub's backpack. He usually carries about a litre of water and a little car. And then I chuck in a muesli bar and an apple for him to snack on. I found it super helpful for him to carry his own snacks and then he can just feed them to himself during the day, and then once they're gone, they're gone. So that's usually rice crackers, raisins, marshmallows, anything interesting and little. In my pack, I carry a couple of extra thermals for Bubby, usually Merino or Polypro, and an extra layer for me. Lastly, my Bubby's Therm outdoor raincoat, which is fleece lined, so it's super cozy, great for winter. And this is my raincoat, which is just like a Kathmandu one. My child's having fun, as you can see. Three days of tramping with my toddler. Hey, I'm a solo mama to one baby boy. We travel and hike all around New Zealand. Follow us for more adventures. Day one, we walked for a few kilometres and it was getting really hot, so we decided to pitch up the tent and stop early. Enjoyed just chilling out, reading books. There was a creek nearby, so we played in that as well. Cooked up some dinner of tuna, rice and peas. This is one of my favourite meals. It's super easy and cheap to whip up and my child loves it. Always bring chalk so that he can draw and play while we're hanging around. Next morning, I enjoyed some quiet time by myself before baby woke up, and then I made myself a cup of tea. Next stop was the hut. Heather Jock Hut is super cool, beautiful place, but feels quite remote because it's quite far up the hill and there's no cell service. The view of the mountains everywhere was absolutely amazing. And then we hiked back down the hill to get a bit further, and then we pitched up a tent and stayed the night. It was a bit of a restless night, that one. Next morning we had a cup of tea and then we walked back to the bus, ready for another adventure.